Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wolfhaven Farm. I know I'm a little late getting a video out. We've been doing a lot of work, mostly trying to get permitting for the other driveway and a shed. Mary has been dealing with the county, and different things have come up. They wanted to see the permit for putting the cabin in. They need an electrical permit for the cabin, and since the cabin was made in 1982, we don't have a permit for it and have no idea where the permit is. We've got that settled. Now we're still waiting for approval for the driveway, which we have to get a permit for because we connected it to the highway and or to the county road, and so that's created the whole problem there. We didn't know that if you don't connect it to a county road, you can put roads all over your property, but apparently as soon as you touch it to a county road, then you have to have a permit. So that's been put on hold. We're not even doing anything down there right now. Still got a shed in the works that we're trying to get permits for. And so I've been working up on what Mary wants to call the Sunflower Hill or Sunflower Valley or something like that. It used to be completely covered with dead debris and trees, and I have been taking out trees, taking down trees, hauling out loads of trash, 16-foot trailer full of debris taken down to the landfill. It turns out to cost about $50 a load. So that was getting just a tad bit expensive. So right now we're just kind of cleaning the area up and creating large piles all over the place. This is one of the remaining piles. I've already hauled off quite a few of them. Trying to clear out the area. And I am also working on Mary's running trail, which will go right down through here. But we've made quite a lot of headway. I know it doesn't look like it, but this was a very large debris field, I guess you could call it, of dead trees. And I've gotten most of those out while Mary's been working. What else we got? Oh, the kitchen. I am bringing an update really soon. We're waiting for the arrival of a few things that we ordered that haven't got in yet. I should be able to do a video of that really soon on the kitchen. But I've been spending most of my time outside. Mary's been working inside. Every once in a while she'll show up out here wanting to see what I'm doing. And I've been clearing all the way down to the creek bed. Oh, let me take you down here and show you something that we've found. Okay, this is the lower section of the upper Wildflower Valley, or whatever Mary wants to call it. She wants to plant wildflowers on the whole hillside, so we're going to try to start naming these sections as we complete them, clean them up. This is one of the areas I was trying to clean up. It comes down to where the creek bed is. It usually only has water in it during monsoon season, which is just, for people in Florida, is just a small rainstorm. It's not really a whole lot of rain, but things seem to travel downhill quickly here, so it picks up a little bit of speed going through here, and hence we have a riverbed running through our property. In the process of cleaning out down here, there was a big, huge stump right in here. that I was working on trying to get out because it was a little over 6 foot tall, probably about the same around. It was a huge stump, but it was old, it was rotten, and I wanted to clear this out and clean this area. This is part of my cleanup in here. And in the process of doing all of that, around the stump, there was these piles of old cans. And the story that I've gotten is the McMillan family used to own all of this land. They were sheep herders, and they would run their sheep through this area, and apparently this was a really good spot to camp out at, because at the bottom of this little ravine here used to be what they call a tank, or it was a water hole was what it basically was, where water usually stayed at. So they'd run their sheep down through here, they'd camp here overnight. And the story is that they used to camp near alligator pines. The bark looks like an alligator, and I don't see any young ones here. This might be one right here. But they are the strongest of all the trees, and they can withstand a storm. So they used to do their overnight camps near these alligator trees, and they'd camp here close to the river probably, and they'd eat, stay here for however long. And I guess this is an accumulation over time, because that's a lot of cans to go through. And so the story is that they make their camps here while they're running their sheep through the property, and they just throw their cans or bury them in the ground around these tree stumps that are all over the property. This isn't the only pile I found. This is the largest pile of cans that I've found. I have found several other smaller cans, but that's the story that I've gotten, is the sheep herders would camp out on the property and just they'd have little camps, and they'd have all these cans, and they did it year after year, and they'd just pile their cans up near the trees. There's another spot I found cans down on the other end of the property, closer to the tank, and about half as many cans down there. And there was also a building down there, which, from what I was told, was a old sheep herder cabin. So they'd actually built a cabin on the property that they would stay in down at the other end of the property. So interesting stories we're coming up with as we work out here on the farm, trying to get things straightened out. And you can see I've been kind of working up in here, cleaning this out, trying to thin the trees out so they're not so much on top of each other. And the main thing that I try to get out, I don't know what they call these things. They call them Texas tumbleweeds or something like that. These are some mean bushes right here. They actually will stick into your pants legs or your shirt sleeves, whatever, and they'll stick in your hand, and they actually have gone right through my leather gloves. So these things are pretty nasty. I try to get as many of them out of the ground as I can. So far I'm doing a pretty good job. I've gotten most of them out. Just found these yesterday. There's a couple here, there's one there, there's one over there, and there's one over there that I need to get out in this section alone. But I've tried to get them out and burn them so they won't come back, hopefully. So that's one of the chores that I do. I try to get rid of the stuff. I've got I'm thinking this is probably about the halfway point between, well, maybe not. This third point, I guess, between our property and the next piece of property. So I'm working on cleaning this out, and I ran out of diesel. That's probably why I'm not really doing any work today. And got a surprise going on for Mary tomorrow. I'll do some video and show you what that's about. And well, that's where we are. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's beautiful here, about 40, I think it's 48 degrees. Although that may be cool in Florida, here it's very comfortable. So we're going to go say goodbye here from the farm. Enjoy your day, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.